What's going on, everybody? I'm back to do the DIY Dollar Tree Pumpkin Wreath. Now, I have already started on this wreath because I didn't want to make this video too long, and this was my first time doing this DIY, and it was fun, a bit of a challenge, being that this was my first time taking a stab at it. But I want to show you all what I have came up with thus far. It's not done yet, but I'm going to explain to you all how I did this. Hang tight. So, I have things pinned and rigged for video explanation purposes. And like I said, this is my first time doing this type of DIY. And it wasn't easy for me, okay? Now, I wanted to share my idea with you all, but not make this video as long. And I'm going to be working on a section of the wreath. I'm going to give you all a little work, a little of this DIY work. So, one part of it is not complete. So I'm going to hook everybody up. Let me show you what I have thus far. Hang tight. It came out it's coming out very nice. It's just gorgeous. You see that? So this is the area that I was referring to when I said I'm not done and that it's not complete. So I'm using yarn. Now, let's rewind back to the beginning of this project. All I knew is I saw this pumpkin wreath all over YouTube and Pinterest. And I said, okay, I want one. I want to just try and take a stab at it. So, well, I saw it at the Dollar Tree and I grabbed it. So let me go back to the beginning. I saw this wire pumpkin at the Dollar Tree and I grabbed it. Didn't know what I was going to do with it. I had it. Then that same night or the next morning, I started looking on YouTube. I typed in pumpkin wreath or wire pumpkin wreath, trying to see how I could decorate this, right? So I saw a lot of awesome videos. Shout out to those women that have, shared those awesome decorative, it was just some nice decoration or decorative ideas that I spotted pertaining to this wire pumpkin wreath. I had to study a couple of videos for this to be my first. It's coming along very nicely. Now, as you can see, and I mentioned it, I have this pin. So, for your viewership purposes. So I have, let me see. All right, so you see this pin here? That stick pin? All right, so that's how I got this in place. Okay? And I even, it's rigged, okay? Because I already made an announcement about how I was gonna have this content done on Instagram. So I took a photo, made an announcement, and I told the people that this was coming soon. Now, when I first decided that I wanted to do this pumpkin wreath, I didn't have a clue, an idea, an artistic color scheme, nothing. So I went back to the Dollar Tree and I was just, one thing I did have in mind, I did know that I fell in love with the yarn. I wanted the yarn look. Okay. So I knew that much. So it was like, okay, I had the wire pumpkin wreath, and I had that yarn idea in my head. What color? I didn't know. I didn't want to just easily run to that bright jack-o'-lantern orange pumpkin. I wanted something different. Now, I saw some nice bright orange pumpkin wreaths. I saw one this morning that was awesome. So she had, inspired me to one day do a bright orange wreath. But for now, for my first, I wanted something different. So basically, I was just at the Dollar Tree digging, searching, for whatever I could find. I initially was looking for that bright orange yarn. They ran out. So this was the yarn that, I grabbed. I was like, well, this is like a pumpkin, like this is giving me like soft, warm, earth tone type orange, right? Then I had the bright green in my hand for the stem. I was like, that don't look right. So then that's when I realized, okay, I need this green, okay? Can you see it? That yarn, that green, that like soft olive green. So when I had the two yarns, I was like, okay, all right. Then I was stumped with like, okay, I knew I was going to put the yarn where you all see it in this first, middle, and third section that I will be starting here on this video. But I'm not going to complete this on this video. Trust me, you all do not want to see me tripping and falling, because it took me a lot to get here. I had to study everything. I didn't know how to make a bow. I didn't know anything. So, all right. Now, let's talk about what I have on here and where I purchased it. Okay. So, let's start there. I purchased this yarn from the Dollar Tree. Okay. That soft pumpkin orange. That green. That soft olive green yarn, the Dollar Tree. When I decided to, okay, the big roadblock for me, okay, you know how they say, I have writer's block. Okay, so I was having like decorative block, some type of decorative block pertaining to how I wanted the other spaces. So as far as this space, that, okay, the in-between spaces, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was really trying to figure out. Now I was talking to myself and, communing with my spirit and God, like, okay, I want to present something very nice to the people. God, help me to get this idea together. And my spirit was telling me to go to this other Dollar Tree. I've been to several Dollar Tree, like over the course of the past 4 days. I've been to several Dollar Trees, looking around here and there, trying to see what I could find. And I didn't see this ribbon at all. This is very pretty. The Lord let me run into this. I found it yesterday. And today is October the 18th. This is Monday, okay? So Sunday, I found that pretty burnt orange ribbon. And then I grabbed it, and I wasn't quite sure because I forgot to bring the yarn with me. And so I just said, well, I'm going to just grab it and see what happens. I didn't know if it was going to match that yarn or not. So here's that ribbon. Okay, so this was the spool it came off of. And it's by Crafter Square, 9 feet. And the size is 2.5 inches by 108 inches. All right. 3 yards by 9 feet. So that's the information just in case somebody wanted it. And so it says ribbon, and underneath it says Reuben. So that was the only ribbon that I saw that was closest to this earth tone, orange that I was trying to, match with. So When I got home, I ran straight to my yarn. I was like, get in the house fast, trying to see. And I was like, oh, I gotta see, because I'm getting excited, right? And when I matched this spool with it, I said, oh my God, that's gonna be so pretty. It looks so nice, right? All right. So all of that came from the Dollar Tree. Even the wire pumpkin wreath came from the Dollar Tree, okay? Now this bow, I did not make this bow. The plaid one, that came from the Dollar Tree. The glitter bow, I made that. Okay, I had to watch a couple of videos to figure out how to make a bow with this. This is called wired ribbon. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, to those of you all that are new to these type of crafts, it is a technique on how you supposed to make these type of bows with the wire ribbon. All right. Now, wire ribbon, this is the ribbon where you can play with it. See, you can bend it and shape it. You see that? However you like. But I like that curl look. And you just take it and bend it. And then I have this one slightly bent. And as you can see, I have this side shorter than this side. So I can have one side with that, that curl effect, the longer curl effect. The leaves. All right. So these leaves I found. Now, like I said, all of this is rigged up here. I got the leaves from, nothing is glued, okay? That's what I mean by rigged and pinned. Nothing is glued. And I even had this bow rigged. This is not even, I'm gonna show you in a minute. None of this is glued. The leaves came from this berry bush, or what is this called? Cattail and maple leaf pick, excuse me. Because I bought a berry bush too. But I didn't end up needing it, and I took that back. It was, so that's what these, they were a little bigger but yellow. So I was just really trying to get my color scheme together on how I wanted to do this. So I bought two, but then I noticed these leaves, I like these leaves better. So I said, okay, I'm going to work with this. And I've even taken this off to see if I want to put the yellow in too. I may not do it. So let me bring this down so you all can see it. Because I'm going to start working on that open section there on camera for you all. I'm just trying to see how this yellow would look. I might not add it. See, I don't want, with this being my first time doing this, I don't want it too flamboyant. Like, I don't want too many leaves and too many flowers. Let me work my way to that, okay? You all saw a lady, she freaked a pumpkin wreath so bad. I forgot her name, but she know how to make it very glamorous. I think she Mexican, I'm not sure. Either Mexican, Puerto Rican, I'm not sure. Or Dominican, but she went off. I forgot her name. So I was watching her. If I remember her name, if I find it, I'll put it in the description. Because, man, you all got to see how she did that. So, yeah, I don't know if I want this yellow in here. Nah, I don't want that. All right, so back to this top bow. Oh, Walmart. I got this from Wally's World. That's what I call Walmart. All right. So, study the colors. So, ladies, if you're looking for these colors, that yellow, that orange, and this green, Walmart, okay? Now, and let me turn this. I've got to get used to, hold on. Okay. I'm so used to recording vertically. All right. So, all right. Now, I got some tips and tricks and hacks for you all. Remember hold on, because I dropped it. Here we go. Christmas lights, you know, that you decorate the windows with around the Christmas season, right? Now, depending on which box brand, they'll have these long twist tie wires. So I was going through, I have this big box where I have all my seasonal decor in. And then I went inside my, I caught like 2 or 3 empty small miniature Christmas light boxes. I'm like, what I got this for? I was cleaning it out, you know, to make room. I've been buying new, you know, holiday decor for this year to go with my old stuff. And I found 2 of these and I went, ooh, I'm going to keep that. Now, that's a hack. Because a great hack, actually, because look, this is a dark color and it's thin, right? A lot of the women been using these pipe cleaners. I used to be in education. So that's why you all see my pipe cleaners with the various bright rainbow colors. Now, this don't go with this at all. And I was not about to buy a whole plethora of, you know, brown or orange color pipe cleaners just to get the bow on. No. So that's why I said, you all, you can look around your house. You might, you know, can find, because that's all the pipe cleaner is, you all, this bendable wire with the I call it the fur around it. I don't need that fur. This is perfect. So I found 2 of these. I got the other one already see, there it is right there. I got it. Okay, let me see. So I got it rigged. You see that little small black piece? And I got it turned up on both sides. So it's holding. And I was so happy about that. Now I'm going to just pull this off. So, okay, watch me. And I'm going to start. Remember I told you nothing is on here. See? I just got it rigged. Let me remember. I had orange on top of green. Okay, I need to remember that. Because I'm going to eventually have to glue. I've been trying my hardest not to go to the glue, but I'm going to have to, like, for certain areas, the hot glue gun. I don't have this plugged in yet because I'm still thinking. I'm not even ready for that phase yet. Now, when you buy certain materials, whether it be ribbon spools or yarn, you have to work sparingly and be careful with how you cut. I was telling myself that, you all, watch how you cutting, watch how you cutting. So when I got to these 2 sides, because I had these 2 pieces cut, I did good. Then when I got to these 2 sides, I was telling myself, watch how you cutting, because you need enough left over to make the bow, right? So I cut this side good, perfect. I gave myself enough slack, okay? Because the way I have these rigged is I got it rolled. See that? Rolled, tucked, and pinned. When I got to this side, I cut the piece too short. And I said, oh, man. So I just went back to the spool, pulled some more off, and got it right. Now, here's that piece that's too short. I had a little bit more left on the spool in that short piece. And so that's how I got that the top part of the bow. But look, watch this. That's not on. I just had one little pin. Okay, you see that? All right. So I was trying to figure out, do I want this bow like this or the double look? And I think I like the double look. Okay, so let me show you. Here's that piece right here that I cut too short. And I said, oh, no, I'm a, okay. I'm going to just attach it and then make a bow. So I have to figure that out. And I think I'm probably going to use some double-sided sticking tape. Like, I'm going to get it and I'm going to make sure I either glue or use some double-sided sticking tape, attach this, and I'm going to make that top bow. Because I liked that look. And it'll be hidden because I'll make sure. So this is a hack, you all, you know. Don't throw away your small pieces just yet. You may need it. Because by the time I got here, that was it. Yeah, I like that double bow look. So, you know, for this part, you just do like that, you know. And then what I'll do is I'll make sure that this like jacked up piece is face to the back, not the front of the wreath. So that's another hack. All right, so look, let me show you. Okay, so there's that back and here's that side. You see that? So I'm gonna connect this part to that. So that's later. Not worried about that right now. Now, back to this. I'm going to have to put my mask on just for a little bit. And I'm going to end this video in a few minutes. And then I'll make another video and show you all the complete wreath. You know, the final results. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to... Okay, when I'm working with this bothers my breathing. So, and I already had bad asthma, so I have to watch it because I was just choking it up yesterday. I didn't have my mask on when I was wrapping these, and it was really bothering me. But after I got through choking and everything, got me some water, it hit me, put the mask on. When I put my mask on and began to finish wrapping, I was fine. So, I'm going to have to put this mask on. Now, when I'm not dealing with yarn and it's just sitting, I'm fine. That doesn't bother me. But when I'm handling it, it's those little bitty hairy things that bothers me. Bothers my breathing. So what I was saying was, I'm trying to figure out, you all, do I want to... Okay, so after I put the yarn here, do I want to outline... Well, I can't outline here and there because... I like the wiring. Oh, I know what I will do. Okay. I got it now. I saw you all. See, I'm thinking this thing going out. I guess I'm going to have to, take the glitter ribbon off. And I'm praying I got enough of this to do the rest of this piece and outline this entire pumpkin. See, that's what I'm trying to figure out, you all. Do I want to outline the entire pumpkin with this? So, well, either it's going to be this. After I finish this, I'll go ahead and I could take a stab at it. If I got enough, great. I'll keep it outlined. If I run out, I'm not going to have this outline. And it's still going to look good anyway. Watch this. Now, as you can see, this is, see-through, right? Watch this. So, I'm looking at my pumpkin. I'm going, what? This is so pretty. And I'm like, what else is missing, right? And I was like, okay, I could put a backing to this, right? So, I bought this poster board. That's what I'm working on. And I was like, okay, I could just put like this poster board behind. I was like, nah. Because I thought I was going to like paint the poster board and then cut it to fit the size of the pumpkin and then adhere it to the back. And I went, nah. Because I saw something this morning. I got another plan for this poster board, what I'm going to do. I'll get back to that in another video. Watch this. I looked at the plaid bow. And you see the dominant color is that chocolate brown. Watch this. I have 2 placemats from 4 or 5 years ago. Thanks for Thanksgiving. My son messed it up. You see that? Got all kind of stains right there. But all is not lost. I said, well, this is what I will do. I will peel off, and I already started. I said, I will peel this off, the pumpkin and this leaf, right? And I could like either glue it to like put some cardboard behind it, you know, glue it, and then use it as wall art, you know, or like hanging art, right? So watch this. So take this off. And I'm gonna use, this is a hack. You wanna watch this. So this is called felt. I believe this material is called felt. And so you see how there's nothing wrong with this pumpkin. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna put some type of backing on it. Either I might use foam board, cardboard, or this here poster board. But like I said, I got something else I'm gonna do with the poster board. So you see that? I got that off of there. You see how my son messed all of that up. But I love this chocolate brown color. I didn't want to throw it away yet. This was years ago. And I couldn't figure out how come I couldn't throw it away. I know why now. So I'm going to like disinfect it, wash whatever, you know, these little stains out of it. And if anybody know how to get stains out of felt, let me know. Put it down in the comment section because I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm just thinking about using like some woolite and just like let it soak in that in warm water and try to like start working the stains out. Wash it by hand and then let it like hang dry or lay it flat to dry. Watch this, y'all. Because I already looked at this and it came out so it looks nice. Hold on, because I'm trying to get the leaf off carefully because I'm still you. This looks good. See, he didn't get stains and food on this part. He got it on, you know, my son got it stained up on that dark brown portion. But I'm gonna do something with it. These were placemats, so you know. But I came up with this idea because I love this chocolate brown. And I'm tired of running. I am so tired of going back and forth to the craft stores and the Dollar Tree. I'm just ready to get this content out. Because I've already told people that this was coming. So you know, when I made that Instagram announcement, I was not playing about that. I'm like, it is coming. So I didn't want to waste any more time, you know, constantly trying to go find dark brown felt. And I don't feel like driving no more to even look for this stuff. This is what was going on with me last week, going from, you know, store to store, trying to find what I really want. I'm like, okay, I'm done with that. I got everything that I need. I will figure the rest out at home. Don't you all like when the women do the DIYs and they basically use whatever that's at home, right? Yes, so I love watching those type of DIYs when women can figure out how to put a project together with the materials they already have at home. Those are fun to watch. Okay, so this is my plan. With this being two circles, like I said, I'm going to wash this, clean it, disinfect it, right? I'm going to like double it like this. After I clean it, after it's dried, I'm going to have it doubled. And then I'm going to glue the middle so it's going to look like a Venn diagram, right? The two circles, right? I have to have it like this so it could be as wide as this pumpkin. Do you all see how that brown look back there? Oh, that is a look. So, and I'll, have it traced, to, for it to be the same size as the outline of this pumpkin wreath. That brown is giving me life. And in the background like that, I'm trying to prop the leaves back. So let's see how this really look with the leaves. You see that? That warm, earthy tone look. And then I'll have that brown. Yeah, that's going to be cute. And it's just going to hang on the door, I'm not sure if I'm going to have this hanging like outside of my door or inside. I might. It's so pretty. I think I'm going to just have it inside. To each his own. You can have your wreath hanging on your door, whether it's on the outside part of the door or the inside, of the door. So yeah, you all, this brown is hitting. And I guess I would just have to use the glue gun. That's very pretty. And I'm not even done. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you all a trick real quick. What helped me? Hold on. It's glitter, flying everywhere. Little hairy things and glitter and stuff. So, all this is trial and error, especially when it's your first time doing it, right? Let me put this mask on. Okay, hang on. When you start to feed wrap the yarn around the wires, when you start at the top, what I learned is you have got to make knots. Let me take, because I got to take this stuff off. Tie a knot. I'm about to show you where. Because if you don't tie the knot, that yarn's going to be like slide, slippity slide all across that wire bar. You don't want that. It's going to be very, very irritating. So this is what I'm talking about. So you take the end of the yarn, right? And I'm going to move this. I got to take this off. Hang tight. Okay, I had to take all that off. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the bow off too. Well, this is good because I get to show you all that wire. You see that from the Christmas lights? Boom. And you do not even have to waste. I love how it was, long. You do not have to waste money, ladies. If you just putting one bow on one wreath, go look inside your old Christmas light box and you may have these twist tie wires in there. So, yeah. Yeah, I did that. With this. Yes, that's very pretty. Yeah, I'm going to turn this for photo purposes. Let me turn this real quick. And I'm going to turn it back. I can put these photos on my other platforms like Pinterest or Instagram. This is very nice. Like I said, this side is longer than the other. All right, got that. So let me turn this back. Now, some of the women decided to spray paint this first. I don't want to. I don't care. Okay. As long as it's a dark color, that's fine with me. And as long as it's not messing up what I'm trying to do, like the scheme of it all, I don't care. I'm not that ticky or picky, you know. Back to this. Let me put this mask on. And I'm going to show you all a tip. Now, I will say this. I'm new at this. And the hard part for me was when you get down to this corner, I had to figure that out. See, it gets tricky down here. I had to figure out another way to really get this. It's like once you wrap this around all the way and get down, it'll be like a triangle space. Oh my God. And I tell you, it's irritating to try to figure out how to close it. Because it kept sliding. And I'm like, how are these ladies getting this to stop? They must, like, from the back, they must be using this glue gun. It's going to be sliding down there in that little triangle space. I'm going to go ahead and move all of this. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Now, you see how I broke this pumpkin down? All right. It's like I'm working in reverse, but I have to so I can get things on there carefully. Now, remember, I have to put this mask on to work with this, okay? Because of my health issue. I need to be choking and hacking and stuff like I was doing yesterday, so. And I won't be long. I'm going to cut this video. And then, eventually close the video out. And before I close, I will refer you all to my Instagram to look at the photos, okay? And then maybe I'll do like a part 2 of the finishing results, okay? Because I don't want to hold people too long with this. Okay, just so you know. This took me a whole hour to do. And then when I messed up. So add an extra 20 minutes because the stuff got into a knot. So it took me a whole extra 10, maybe like, I don't know, about extra 10 or 20 to get the knot out. And then I had to, finish, from that point on. I'm going to just say it's going to take you, if you don't mess up, an hour to do this. If you do mess up, about an hour and 20, if not an hour and a half. Yeah. And that's if you're not the type that always work with yarn, and I'm not. So about hour and 20. No, I'm not about to have you all watching me spin this around for an hour or an hour and 20. I'm going to show you all tips and cut it, okay? Let's take this down so you all can see me working. Now, I'll turn it this way. When you start at the beginning of this thing, see, y'all see how this is open? I don't even care because it keeps doing that. But my leaf will cover that. I'm going to hot glue that and the leaf will be on top. See, I have a problem with the side when it comes to that weird angle area at the top and bottom. But the middle, no problem because, see, it doesn't have no weird angling. It's just flat across, on the top and bottom part. Anyway, back to this trick that helped me. You want to take the yarn, right? And you have got to tie it. Like, do the tie from the inside. So just watch me. This stops all that sliding from left to right mess. So I'm trying to figure this out again, Jesus. Help me, Lord. Okay. so the viewers can, like, you will figure it out. You're going to figure out what works for you so you could get this done right. You wanna, okay. Okay, there we go. You know, it's hard for me to explain. You just have to watch and then do, and then you, and if you know, plan on doing a pumpkin like this, you gonna figure out. Now you see how I got that knotted? Okay, you want to do it twice, tie it twice. I'm about to show you the demonstration. Hold on. Okay, that's 2. When I pull 2, this is my right. It's not moving over. You see that? It's there. Cause see, yesterday when I first tried this knot thing, now nobody showed or taught me this. I figured it out on my own. And where I was messing up, I just had a knot right in here. And it was like slide to the, slide to the right, and slide to the left. No, we're not doing all that. So once I pull it that way, we good. Yeah, it's the whole thing to this, y'all. I did not know. So then you gotta like take the spool, go back through. You gotta do another one on this one. This is what helped me to stop it from sliding left and right. Because while I'm rapping, I don't want to deal with that. So this is just a hack. All right, so God, how did I do this yesterday? So I just took it across. You're gonna make another knot. You just gotta like play with this spool and get it and make that knot. Wait a minute. One thing I've seen, I cannot find the correct video. I've seen someone do a wreath like this, but she didn't show. It's like they left us out in the battlefield, the how to do this part. So that's why I'm on here trying to show people like this hack. Because the other ladies, they got it done, but you got to show us the hack. Like how we going to get this to... Because you need it still while you rapping. You don't want that sliding. That's very irritating. See, it's a way to do this knot. And hold on, let me see everybody. Hold on, hang tight. I'll be right back. Okay, you see how this sliding up and down? You do another one. You gonna go like on over the top part. Like you'll figure it out. Like I said, it's so sad because I haven't seen a video that showed this part. That's why I said y'all left everybody hanging. So see, I went over the top. Now watch this. When I pull it, it's not moving left or right. That is what you want. Yay! Back up. Okay, so because I'm gonna have this like on my lap. Or let's see. You all, I even figured out it's a way that you have to rap. Like a direction. It has to be a direction that works for you. So let me see. I learned that for me. Okay, so like rapping away. You see how I'm going away? It worked better for me. Make the process better, easier, smoother. And then I tried to eyeball this and pull a long string off. It was a mess. When I was trying to do this first, yeah, it looked nice, but it took me some trial and error to get there. So basically, I was trying to guesstimate with my eyes and pulled out a long piece of yarn, right? I was like, I'm gonna just use this and just wrap around like that, so I don't have to keep doing it with it. No, don't do that. Unless you a pro, you know, and can really guesstimate right. Now, as you are wrapping here, I'm gonna point this back down because it's something else. Excuse me, you all. I think I almost tried to get away from me. As you are wrapping, I want you all to see this, what I'm doing. You have to like hold it like that as you're going, and then you just take it through and you just keep going. Like hold it down. Now don't wrap, like you want it snug, but not too snug. You don't want it too tight because you don't want to pull these wires in too, you know. You still want that pumpkin shape, you know, that definition right there. That's what these three colors are, is giving that extra, that pop. So you want, what I'm saying is you want it like to be like the same width. So do not wrap this tight. You're gonna mess up, you know, the width of the wiring. But like I said, you have to get it snugged, but not too snug. Okay, let me turn this because I need to see what I'm doing. I had that turn for you all. Okay, so just kind of watch from this angle. You gotta keep, you see how I keep with that finger right there? Alright. Like, hold it. And all you doing, you just stacking the yarn string on top of each other. That's all this method is. The two that's done, I did this in my bedroom, in my bed. You know, I was just kicking back, watching other YouTubers and watching whatever I want. Relaxed and just doing this. But I would say the first one was a bit much for me. I was just getting frustrated. This one, oh my God. Especially when I got down at that little angle part. But I know you see a little space down there. That's okay. I'm going to close that later when I go around that bottom rim. So, yeah, it's a whole thing with this, like very time consuming. So, I would advise any woman or man, because men, I haven't seen a man do this project yet, but for anyone that's interested in this look, please know that this is very time consuming. You will not be, this is not her, ooh, let me hurry up and get this done right quick. No, you take your time, okay? Set out the designated time to do this. And I'm going to do this one more wrap and end this video. So, let me show you all. Okay, so that's me starting that top part for this side, okay? All right. I'm gonna take this mask off. All right, so, and I'll get back to this later because I'm gonna take a break. I need like a mental break because I watched, excuse me, you all, I'm trying to adjust this back. I watched several of these videos and yeah, I want to kind of look at some more. I'm just gonna like eat a snack, take a break. I'll probably take a break for like 15-30 minutes, and then I'm gonna get back to this and rebuild and put everything back. What I'm not sure about is, ladies, and you all could tell me, you know, with this is like a very thin ribbon. See, I don't work with this. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm praying the hot glue gun don't mess this up. It shouldn't. So we'll see. Because remember, this is going to be the top part. Remember what I said? That top bowl part. So I can have it like fuller on top of the bowl that I already made. Okay? So this is very interesting to figure out and make. All right, you all. So that was, me trying to, show you all any tricks, tips, or hacks on how to do this wire pumpkin wreath from the Dollar Tree. I'm looking at this. You could decor it however you like. If you want pine cones and bushes at the top, by all means, go ahead. But the way I showed you all, I think that's the way I'm gonna leave it, with just the pretty bow and the orange and green leaves, and I will hot glue gun that to the top. So that's it for today. And also stay tuned, because I'm gonna do other DIY projects. So my next project, I'll give you a sneak peek. I wanna reconstruct this pumpkin. And I just threw this in last night. I was just trying to see how it's gonna look. So a teacher gave me this in Illinois. As you can see, it's old, it's loose, and I asked her, well, she just told me basically, you can have anything you want, because she was retiring out. And she said, she offered this to me. Would you like this? I said, yeah, I'll take it. So you see how it's loose. So I'm going to get that tightened. This, I'm going to pop this off. I'm not even going to work with this, because you see the paint came off of that. I'm just going to pop that off. Maybe I'll paint it. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm thinking about just cutting that off. I'm not even worried about it. But I'm going to paint it. And I have paint here. So the goal here with this one, I want to paint it. I am going to paint this one the bright orange. I want to see how that looks. And then in between the grooves, I want to do like the dark brown. And then I have the white to give it more substance and definition in between. So I got to figure it out. That's what I've been studying, like how to paint a pumpkin and give it that definition and substance in between, in those slits or groove areas. And that's it, you all. That'll be the next DIY. I got a couple of autumn DIY videos that I will be doing. I already have the decorative autumn candy jars up. So you all go check that out when you get a chance. And that's all for today. I'm going to get back to this after I take a break, finish slaying this, and I'll have the pictures posted up on my Instagram. I will leave my Instagram in the description box of this video. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day.